I lost a listing to another agent, and months later, I got a call that changed everything. Stick with me, because what happened next proves exactly why staging makes all the difference. A while back, I met with a seller who was interviewing multiple real estate agents. I always think it's a great idea. You should absolutely meet with more than one real estate broker before deciding who you want to help you sell your home. But in this case, I wasn't the agent they chose. They picked someone else, and I respected that. I genuinely wished them the best and hoped the sale would go smoothly. Well, a few months later, I got a call. Things hadn't gone the way they'd hoped either. They'd listed the home, but the offers that came in were really low, and now they had already relocated for work, which meant the house was sitting vacant. On top of that, their listing agent had gone silent. No communication, no updates, no insight into how the property was being marketed. Eventually, the seller ended that relationship and came back to me to ask if I could help relist the home and get it sold, and fast. So we jumped into action. Within 4 days, I had coordinated staging with one of my trusted vendors. We brought in furniture and decor to stage the heart of the home. We didn't make any improvements to the property. We didn't even adjust the price. We simply set the scene, we had it rephotographed, added a virtual tour, and put it right back on the market at the exact same price as before. That weekend, we hosted open houses, and by Monday, we had 2 offers, one at asking and one above asking. Same house, same price. What changed? The presentation. That's what staging does. It tells a story. It lets buyers walk in and say, I can see myself living here. It's not just about selling a house, it's about selling a dream. You're helping buyers picture their life in that home. And here's the thing that always comes up. People say, but we already decorated our home. And I always explain, staging is not the same as decorating. Decorating is about you, your personal taste, your style, your routines. That's perfect for living in the home. But when you're selling, staging is about the buyer. It's about creating a space that appeals to a broad range of people. You're neutralizing it in a way that still feels warm and lived in, but lets someone else see themselves there. Staging is an emotional sales strategy, and the data backs it up. The National Association of Realtors regularly releases their profile of home staging. We keep the latest version available on our website if you want to check it out. According to the surveys, homes that are staged tend to sell faster and they tend to receive better offers. Now, better doesn't just mean more money, though that certainly is a part of it. It can also mean better terms, a more appealing timeline, or stronger contingencies. So where do you start? If staging your entire home feels overwhelming, begin with the high impact areas, the heart of your home. This includes the front porch or entryway, because first impressions matter, the kitchen and dining area, living room, primary bedroom, and bathrooms. These are the spaces that help buyers decide if they want to make an offer. They're also the areas that appear first in your listing photos and during showings. So focus your attention there. Now let's talk about your options for getting help with staging, because yes, you can do it yourself, but you definitely don't have to. First up, online courses. These are great if you're planning in advance and want to move at your own pace. We offer one called Stage to Sell Home Transformation Workshop. You can find that on our website. It walks you through the basics of how to stage your home using what you already have. And the best part, you can start anytime, even if you're not selling for months. The second and most common option for occupied homes is a staging consultation. This is where a professional stager comes to your home and walks through room by room, inside and out, giving you a detailed plan for how to prepare each space. They'll tell you what to keep, what to remove, where to move furniture or decor, and how to create that buyer-friendly scene. It's still up to you to implement their suggestions, but you walk away with a solid plan. When I talk to clients about staging, I always remind them, you're limited by time, energy, and money. You probably can't do everything, so you've got to prioritize. Staging consultations are great for that because they help you use what you already have. Sometimes the stager might recommend a few low-cost additions, but the goal is always to work with what's already in your home and apply solid design principles to transform the space. Then there's Restyle Staging, which is like the consultation, but really taken up a notch. Not every stager offers this, but I love it. A staging team comes in and actually does the work for you. They restyle your home using your furniture and decor. They might move items around, create more visual space, and stage each room. You'll come home and feel like you've walked into a completely different version of your house. The items they recommend removing, they set them aside in a single spot, ready for you to pack up or stash away. It saves so much time and effort. Now, if your home is going to be vacant, you have two main staging options: virtual staging and physical vacant home staging. Virtual staging is when we use software, often a form of AI, to add furniture and decor into your listing photographs digitally. These days, it's incredibly realistic and it's better than nothing, especially since photos are what drive most online interest. When buyers see empty rooms online, it's hard to connect emotionally. But when they see a beautifully staged, even virtually, room, it helps them understand how the space could function. That said, if you can, vacant home staging is always going to get you the best result. This is when a staging company physically brings in furniture and decor to stage the home, usually the living room, kitchen, and dining area, entryway, and primary bedroom suite. This allows buyers to experience the home in person the same way they saw it in photos. For vacant listings, I often use a combo: physical staging for the key areas and virtual staging for the rest. Here's another tip. Many real estate agents include staging support as part of their listing services. Some even cover the cost entirely. Not all agents offer the same services, so when you're interviewing brokers, be sure to ask questions like, do you include staging in your marketing plan? Do you cover the cost, or would I need to? If it's not included, do you have recommendations or vendors I can use? Ask those questions, because the agent you choose should be someone who understands the importance of setting the scene, not just listing the home. And if you're not sure where to start with choosing an agent, our Agent Match Advantage program can help. We'll introduce you to several vetted agents in your area who meet your specific needs. You can interview them, see what they offer, and choose the one who aligns best with your goals. Or you can choose none of them at all. The point is, you have options, and we want you to feel confident in who's representing you. So here are the next things you need to do. First, decide if your home will be occupied or vacant when you list it. Then, figure out which staging option makes the most sense for your situation. Online course, consultation, restyle, virtual, or full vacant staging. Use that information when you're interviewing agents, so you know what to ask for and what to expect. And finally, try this fun test. Take a photo of one room before you stage it. Apply some design principles, declutter, rearrange, neutralize, and take a photo after. The difference is amazing. I had one client do this, and when she sent the listing photos to her family, they didn't even recognize her house after she completed the tasks that were given to her from her staging consultation. That's how powerful staging can be. Whether you're trying to get top dollar or just sell it quickly and smoothly, staging is the one step in home preparation that consistently delivers results. It's worth the effort, and the return on investment almost always pays off.